Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, and today we are looking at revision tips and how to get a grade 9 in your GCSEs. The statistics: 66% material is forgotten after 7 days, 88% is forgotten after 6 weeks, and reading notes and textbooks leads to a mere 10% retention. One revision tip which is very important is to be organized. So where? Sit at a desk somewhere designed for study, so make sure when you are revising you are in a quiet place and you don't have any distractions nearby, for example your phone or the TV. So make sure you are in a quiet place to maximize your revision. What? Make tasks specific and realistic. So when you are revising, are you going to be revising a particular topic and then answering questions? Or are you just going to be making notes on a specific topic? So for example, if you're studying science, biology, if you are looking at mitosis and meiosis, are you just going to be making notes during that revision session? Or are you going to be also answering questions? So be realistic and specific with your targets and don't cram everything in one revision session. So be realistic with your targets. When? So make sure you choose a time where you are alert, especially in terms of the time of the day. When do you feel like you are most alert? Is it in the morning when you wake up? Or is it after school, perhaps after taking some rest, or even the weekends? So pick a time where you think you are most alert, because this will allow you to have an effective revision lesson and maximize your understanding. Why? So why should you be organized? It's because you want to be able to review your revision and see what you can do to enhance your learning. Notes. With notes, you must be organized from topic to topic, and remember this special rule: less is more. So many students often have this assumption that the more notes you have, the better. That's not necessarily true, okay? So you need to make sure that your notes are concise and straight to the point, because you will have limited time to go over these revision notes. So make sure these are precise and not excessive. Make a timetable. Make a timetable in terms of your revision. So for example, we've got a study timetable. So from Monday to Sunday with the timings. This is also something similar I also followed when sitting my GCSE exams. So on a Monday, do you feel like you can do revision in the early sort of morning before school? Or do you feel like you're best working after school? So perhaps from 5 p.m. All the way to 9 p.m. with a break. And perhaps on the weekends you have extra time. So can you perhaps start earlier, maybe around 10 a.m. or 11 a.m.? So again, this timetable you may want to screenshot and tailor it based on your availability, your classes, etc. And in terms of making your timetable, know your topics and subtopics. It's very important to know what will appear in each paper. So from paper one to paper two, etc., depending on the subject. Plan when you are going to study. Use short bursts. So what we mean by this is don't revise long hours. So revise in short bursts. Okay, so that could be 45 minutes to 1 hour. So once you've done 45 minutes to 1 hour of revision, you take a break, you rest, you go for a walk, you eat, etc. And also timetable in exercise, very important. You are exercising on a weekly basis, and this will improve your concentration and motivate you to revise efficiently. So please make sure you include exercise as part of your revision routine. Know your learner. So we all know we all learn in different ways. So the first type is a visual learner. So a visual learner prefers to draw pictures and diagrams, color code their work, use different colored paper and pens, use their own system of symbols, and create images and scenes in their minds. So personally, I feel like this is very effective because especially for science, I did find this very effective of drawing pictures and diagrams and color coding my topics, etc. So again, this is something that you can also use in your revision. Next up, we've got auditory learners who prefer to say their work aloud, give presentations to an imaginary audience, record notes on a tape recorder, use silly noises to remember things, hear the information in their mind, and play instrumental music. Okay, so again, that could help you with learning key definitions in history or even geography. So if this is something that you feel like you prefer, then you should consider using all of these strategies below. Next up, we've got kinesthetic learners who prefer to do actions when learning key facts, walk about when learning, find it harder to sit at a desk, add emotions and textures to exaggerate information, and try to experience what they are learning. So, if you know what type of learner you are, you can then tailor your revision to your needs. Revision activities. So these are some ways or some top tips in terms of how you can revise, because many students again ask me on a regular basis, "Sir, how do I revise?" So these are some of the effective ways I also used when revising for my exams. The first one we have is mind map. So as you can see, this is just an example, but mind mapping is an excellent way to revise and learn a particular topic. So that will help you, especially when it comes to your sciences, biology, chemistry, physics. So try using mind maps. Next up, we've got keywords, post-its. So post-it notes, whether that's for history, geography, or modern foreign languages, French, Spanish, etc. You can write the keywords on the post-it note with the definitions and get family or friends to test you. Flashcards, again, very effective, simple. Okay, you can get family and friends to test you on a regular basis, or even your siblings on a daily basis. Again, that could be a key definition from history to a key definition or a key theme in English literature. Podcasts, if you are perhaps on the way to school, on the bus, on the train, podcasts are a great way to revise. Perhaps for science, you are watching a podcast in regards to biology. Family and friends test. So often you may want to ask your family and friends, or even teach them something by verbally communicating with them. That's another fantastic way to enhance your understanding. Highlight, so use highlighters to underline keywords and phrases. And even if you chant or even make a rap, that would be an excellent way and even a fun way to revise. Exam questions and mark schemes, absolutely crucial. You need to make sure you have exam questions and mark schemes in your revision sort of routine, and you are working through these on a regular basis, because the more you do, the more familiar you will be with the exams. And write your own questions. So, for example, for science, you may want to make up your own question, and on the back of the sheet, you may want to write your own answer. And also mnemonics. So if you use mnemonics, it will aid your memorizing, and it will help you retain knowledge and information, and it will go from your short-term memory to your long-term memory. After a 1 hour memorizing session, especially let's say for science, biology, or physics, 10 minutes later, revise the topic for 10 minutes. 1 day later, revise the topic for 5 minutes. 1 week later, revise the topic for 2 to 5 minutes. 1 month later, revise the topic for 2 to 5 minutes. And before the exams, revise the topic as required. So it's important you go over these same topics because it allows the information to go from your short-term memory to your long-term memory. And each time knowledge is reinforced, it enters deeper into the long-term memory and becomes more stable. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe, like and share for more education related videos. Subscribe to Easy Education London. Follow us on TikTok and Instagram at Easy Education London. Thank you for watching.